G'day and welcome. Today we are going to do something special. We are going to float high above a wonderful German city. This city is called Bochum. Imagine we are in a gentle balloon, drifting slowly in the calm air. There is no need to rush. We will take our time and see everything. The sun is warm on our skin and a soft breeze whispers past. Below us the world of Bochum unfolds like a beautiful map. It is a place full of stories. A place full of life. From up here, everything looks different. The sounds of the city are far away. We only hear the gentle wind. We can see the whole city spread out before us. It is a mix of colors and shapes. There are patches of green, which are the parks and gardens. There are lines of red and gray, which are the roofs of the houses. The streets look like ribbons winding through the landscape. It is a quiet and beautiful scene. Look down now. Can you see the little cars moving so slowly? They look like tiny toys from our great height. People are walking on the footpaths, like small dots on a painting. They are going about their day, unaware that we are watching from above. Now let's drift over to the green parts of the city. Bochum is sometimes called a green city, and from up here it is easy to see why. Look at the large patches of deep, rich green. These are the city's beautiful parks. They are like big green lungs for the city, providing fresh air and a place for peace. We can see the Stadt Park, the city's oldest park. Its trees look like giant heads of broccoli from our view. Winding paths curl through the trees, inviting people to walk and relax. There are small ponds that shimmer in the sunlight, like little mirrors reflecting the blue sky. Let's look at the Bochum Botanical Garden. From the sky, it is a masterpiece of design. There is the Chinese garden with its unique and traditional architecture. The greenhouses look like giant sparkling crystals from our vantage point. Inside them, plants from all over the world are growing. The greenness is not only in the big parks, it is everywhere. We can see trees lining the streets, creating green corridors through the city. Many houses have their own little gardens with colorful flowers and green lawns. It is a wonderful thing to see how green a city can be. It shows a balance between human life and the environment, a harmony that makes Bochum a truly special place to observe from our peaceful perch high above. As we continue our gentle float, our eyes are drawn to a very special structure. It is a tall, dark tower that reaches up towards the sky. This is the head frame of the German Mining Museum, or Deutsches Bergbau Museum. This tower is a powerful symbol of Bochum's past. For many, many years, this region was famous for its coal mining. Men worked deep underground, digging for the black coal that powered the country. This museum stands as a monument to their hard work and their history. It reminds everyone of the strong foundations upon which the modern city was built. Now it stands silent, a proud guardian of memory. We can see the buildings around it, where the story of mining is told. Today, it is a place of quiet reflection and learning, a bridge connecting the city's industrial heritage with its present. We can see the old housing areas, the Siedlungen, where the miners and their families lived. These neighborhoods have a special character, with their neat brick houses and small gardens. They are a testament to the communities that were built on the shared experience of mining life. The old industrial sites are being transformed into parks, cultural centers, and recreational areas. This change is part of Bochum's amazing story. Let us now drift towards the heart of the city, the bustling center. From above, it looks like a complex and beautiful tapestry. The rooftops create a pattern of different colors and textures. We see the dark gray slate of older buildings next to the red tiles of newer ones. The streets are like gray threads weaving between the buildings, filled with the slow, steady movement of cars and buses. One area that stands out is the pedestrian zone. It is a wide open space where no cars are allowed. We can see shoppers moving between the stores, friends sitting at outdoor cafes, and children running in the open space. We can see the impressive city hall, the Rathaus, with its grand architecture. It stands as a proud centerpiece, a symbol of the city's governance and community life. Look closely at the rooftops. Some of them are flat and people have created gardens on them. These rooftop gardens are small, secret patches of green hidden away from the streets below. We can also see church spires pointing towards the sky, like stone fingers. These churches have stood for centuries, watching the city grow and change around them. We can see the main train station, the Hauptbahnhof, from here. The railway tracks look like silver lines stretching out from the station, connecting Bochum to the rest of Germany and Europe. Let's allow the gentle breeze to guide us a little south of the city center. Here, the landscape changes. We see a large, shimmering expanse of blue. This is the Kemnader See, a beautiful man-made lake. From our position in the sky, it looks like a giant, peaceful eye, reflecting the clouds and the sunlight. Around the edges of the lake, we can see a path. On this path, we can make out the small figures of people walking, jogging, and cycling. We can also see tiny white triangles on the water's surface. These are the sails of small boats, catching the wind and gliding across the lake. The areas surrounding the Kemnader See are lush and green. There are grassy fields perfect for picnics and sunbathing. The lake is also a haven for wildlife. Although we cannot see them from this high up, we can imagine the birds that live here. The Kemnader See is a perfect example of how urban planning can create spaces that benefit both people and nature. A beautiful, harmonious blend we can admire from above. As we drift lazily across the sky, let's pay attention to the buildings below. The architecture of Bochum tells a fascinating story. It is a symphony of old and new with different styles standing together. In some parts of the city, we can see grand old buildings from before the wars. They have ornate details, high windows, and strong, solid walls. One such treasure is the Christuskirche, a church that was partially destroyed but rebuilt as a memorial. Its old stone tower stands next to a modern concrete nave, a powerful symbol of destruction and rebirth, of history and hope. Then our eyes will catch the modern structures. These buildings are made of glass and steel. They have clean lines and bold shapes. The Anneliese Brost Music Forum Ruhr is a wonderful example. From the sky, we can see how a modern glass building has been built around the heart of an old church. We can also see the architectural legacy of the post-war era. After the Second World War, much of the city had to be rebuilt. The buildings from this time are often practical and simple. They were designed to provide homes and offices quickly. This mixture of architectural styles is what gives Bochum its unique character. Observing this from above, we can appreciate the full depth of Bochum's story, written in stone, brick, and glass across the landscape. Let's guide our imaginary balloon towards another remarkable feature of Bochum's landscape. On a hill overlooking the Ruhr Valley, we see a vast and unique collection of buildings. This is the Ruhr University Bochum, or RUB. From our aerial perspective, its design is striking and unforgettable. The university was built in the 1960s and was conceived as a harbor of knowledge. All the main faculty buildings are nearly identical, tall concrete structures arranged in a clear geometric pattern. They look like a fleet of ships docked in a row, a truly unique sight in the world of university campuses. We can see the main library, the Audimax, with its distinctive shell-like roof, sitting at the center of the campus. In between the concrete giants, there is a surprising amount of green. The university has its own botanical garden, a beautiful and diverse collection of plants from around the globe. The university is a vital part of Bochum's identity. It transformed the city from a purely industrial center into a hub of knowledge and innovation. It stands proudly on its hill, a beacon of learning for the entire region and beyond. As our day of gentle exploration nears its end, the sun begins to sink lower in the sky. This is the magical time known as the golden hour. The light changes completely. The bright, clear light of midday is replaced by a soft, warm glow. This golden light washes over the entire city of Bochum, transforming it once more. The rooftops now gleam with shades of orange and gold. The shadows grow long. Every tree, every building, every church spire casts a long, dark shadow across the ground. This play of light and shadow adds depth and drama to the scene below. The city, which looked like a flat map earlier, now has a wonderful three-dimensional quality. The streets become dark canyons between the glowing buildings. The parks become pools of deep green and black. From our high perch, we can watch as the city's lights begin to turn on. One by one, little points of yellow and white light appear. The street lights start to trace the patterns of the roads, creating glowing lines across the landscape. Bochum begins to sparkle like a carpet of jewels laid out beneath the darkening sky. It is a truly breathtaking transformation to witness. The last rays of the sun paint the clouds in hues of pink and purple, providing a magnificent backdrop for the twinkling city. The air grows cooler, and a deep sense of tranquility settles over the landscape. Observing Bochum during the golden hour is a reminder that even in a city, there are moments of profound natural beauty and peace. It is the perfect gentle end to our aerial viewing. Our journey in the sky is now coming to a close. The last light of day has faded, and the city below is a beautiful tapestry of light against the darkness. It is time for us to slowly and gently descend, bringing our wonderful adventure to an end. As we float down, let's hold on to the feeling of peace and wonder we have experienced. We have seen Bochum from a unique perspective, a view that reveals its true character. We have seen its green heart, its industrial soul, and its vibrant modern life all at once. The city leaves a lasting impression. It is a place of contrasts. But these contrasts live together in harmony. From above, we could see how all these different parts connect to form a single, coherent whole. Bochum is not just a collection of buildings and streets. It is a living community with a rich story. This aerial view has given us a special gift. It has allowed us to see the bigger picture, to appreciate the city's layout and its relationship with the surrounding landscape. It is a city that might not always be the most famous, but it has a quiet beauty and a strong heart. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful discovery of Bochum.